Hello Aries, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I'm so happy you are here with me today. Today's reading is going to be for the first 2 weeks of March. This of course is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. We are going to start with your energies, then get into some tarot cards to get a little bit more depth to the reading. Then we're going to get your angel messages, spirit messages, and your special angel number and message for the end of the reading. Now, again, this is for anybody who has placements of Aries in their birth chart, so Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. Thank you very much for being here. So let's get right into this, Aries, and let's start with your energies. So, Spirit, Angels, and Guides. Okay. These cards are active for you. I'm just going to take that first one, and I'm just going to go through it one more time. Let's see if there's any more energies around Aries for the first 2 weeks of March, please, and thank you. Thank you so much, Spirit, Angels, Guides. All right, so these are your energies. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Angel of Strength. Oh, you are all about strength, Aries. There's changes that are definitely happening for you. Number 50, Angel of Strength, you are protected, but you have a determination and a willpower about you. And, whatever is, if there is something that's standing in your way, you have the confidence right now and you have that strength built up inside of you internally to be able to fight the good fight. I feel like there might be something that's happening around you that, we do have this number 26 hostilities. So there are some hostilities that are kind of surrounding you at this time, but you have the strength to get through it. You see, there's been a number 8, this indecision. And I believe with this 8 indecision and not knowing which direction to go, has really, required you to have a certain amount of strength and a diplomacy about you that's been very, very challenging. Now, you're just trying to decide on which direction that you need to go because you do have 2 options here. And, with you facing this tree, the tree of stability, you've got this red cloak on, meaning that you are empowered to figure out which direction you need to go. You're ready to do some transformations, but you're just a little bit stuck right now because you really need some guidance. You really need some guidance to know exactly which is going to be the best direction for you. But remember that you do have strength on your side. And with that indecision being number 8, you also have number 26, hostilities, which is also a number 8. So I feel like the reason why you're feeling these hostilities is because you're not exactly sure which direction to go. And that brings up a little bit of, I don't want to say anger. It's this intense, passion inside of you that's, you want to move forward in a certain direction, but there's something that just isn't allowing you to do it because you need some more information. So let's see if we can get some more information on that. Let's see what your next energy is. And it's happy family, number 4. So the nice thing about all of this, even though you might be going through a little bit of, up and down energy where you're not exactly, it could be a little bit back and forth, not really quite sure where you need to make decisions. You do have the support of your family. Now, the other thing too is if there's indecision for some of you and this hostility is because you could be the person that supports the family as well. And, because you are feeling sort of at a block right now, not quite knowing which direction to go, you could be feeling as if, because you're so dependent on within the family unit, that this is what's bringing up these hostilities. So there could be a little bit of that as well, but your family loves you, your family is supportive of you. 4s are all about foundation and security. So whatever decision you decide that you're going to make or whichever path you decide to go on, you always have the best interest of your security, your family, the love of your family, and that sense of stability on your mind. You're not going to rush and make a rash decision. This is a lot of thought being put into whatever it is that you're going through right now. And then you've got number 53. Now 53 is another 8. So 8s, Aries, you got 8, 8, 8 here. So you've got 8s for indecision, 8s for hostilities, but you know what? You got the Magician in the mirror. You are very magical at this time. You have the time to manifest again. You have the tools to bring in positive energy. If you're going to give out positive energy, you're going to get positive energy back. and you're going to start to manifest the things that are going to bring some transformations to you, that are going to help bring some light to the situation and bring some change, because you need change. You just have to figure out what it is you need to do to bring that change into play. But, you know, with March 10th, we're going to have a new moon in Pisces. And that is a very transformational day, because new moons always bring in new energy. So now is the time for you to really, again, use those magical tools that you have, use that power and that strength that you have, and really, you know, like build a strategy of what it is that you really want out of your life. What is it that you're really hoping for? And that way, when you really bring that whole plan into reality, you know, you have more power and strength behind you to really bring it into your everyday life. So let's see what else the spirit angels and guides would like to say for you right now, Aries. These are some pretty impactful energies that are happening right now. So let's start with this number 26, hostilities. For Aries, spirit angels and guides, can you please give us a little bit more depth to this hostilities so we have a better understanding for the first 2 weeks of March? Spirit angels and guides, is there anything else you'd like to share with us? Thank you very much. Anything else you'd like to share? Okay, so you got the Fool energy. The Fool. This is definitely new beginnings. So new beginnings, and it's you really, I think, trying to power through to figure out how to get your new beginning. And it is really going to be taking some sort of a leap of faith. There is, you know, the Fool is somewhat naive, doesn't really know the dangers, doesn't really experience any of that. But you're at a time in your life where you're so sick of all of the hostilities and all of this energy that's really stirring up drama that you don't want. You're kind of ready to embark on a new journey, and you're not exactly sure where that journey is going to lead you, but you want to start something new and fresh, and you're ready for a whole fresh new beginning. You're ready to start your journey off completely. You have the strength to do that. And then you also got the Six of Pentacles. Now, sixes are all about harmony. And with it being Pentacle, which is grounded energy, it's very tangible energy. This is to do with your money. So this is really about figuring out how to bring peace and balance and harmony somewhat into your finances, so that you can feel like whatever decision you're going to make is going to be good for you, but it's also going to be good for someone else. It is generous energy as well. So, you know, it's being in a point in your life where, you know, you want to be receiving in money, and you understand that money has to go out, but you want it to be balanced. And, you know, I think that this is where this happy family comes into play, because you really are, some of you could actually really be in that position where you are, you know, the sort of the leader in the household, maybe financially. It doesn't mean that there's somebody in the household that isn't, of course, contributing in any way, but you may feel that pressure of that, you know, you really have to give a lot of what you're doing back. And, you know, you are ready to embark on a new journey. But it's creating this sense of hostility inside. So we have to figure out some more on what's happening there. Let's get into this happy family. Let's find out what's happening with this stability, with the happy family. This is beautiful energy as well. So spirit angels and guides, what can you tell us for Aries for the first 2 weeks? Spirit angels and guides. You know, Aries, you guys are very much leaders. And you do take on a lot of responsibility. And sometimes, you know, sometimes it becomes a little overwhelming, for sure. Happy family, you got this beautiful card, number 17, the Star. This is absolutely beautiful energy. Again, this is like wishing upon a star. This is feeling a sense of revitalized hope. It's a healing card. It's really feeling emotionally happy. And again, this is a very happy family card. So I really feel like, you know, with this Six of Pentacles, this is really maybe feeling a little give and take. It's really, it's actually a very nice energy. It's, you know, you are going to embark on a new venture here, and you're going to feel as if there is a nice ebb and flow with your finances. Money coming in, money might be going out, but you feel that ebb and flow. And this is what you're hoping for. This is what you're wishing for. You just want to have that peace in your life. You don't want this hostility. You want that gone. And if you look, 10 plus 7 is 17, of course. This is the number 17. But 7 plus 1 is 8. Again, another 8. So I really feel like you're transforming into a whole new being here. You're bringing that happiness and you're bringing wish fulfillment. Because when I see this rainbow, after a storm, there's a rainbow. And at the end of the rainbow is a pot of gold. So what we're seeing here is, yes, you're going through some transformations and some, really intense decisions that you have to make, but you are going to find at the end of all of this, you're going to find your pot of gold. And of course, that pot of gold is going to be different for everybody. It could be, again, it could be to do with family matters. It could be do with work matters. It could have to do with, it really could have to do with really anything. So you just have to kind of see what resonates with you. But it's about making your wish fulfillment. Again, remember, we need to manifest on the days that that are important to bring that newness into our lives as well, which again will be March 10th for you. Getting close to your birthday, Aries. Okay, so let's look at number 53, the Magician in the Mirror. And that is again about bringing heaven to earth. Spirit, angels, and guides, what are the clarifying cards to help Aries for the first 2 weeks of March with this Magician? There we go, we got one there. All right, and you got the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is an action card. You can even see it by the way that this illustration is. The Knight of Swords is going to charge through whatever it needs because it has this unbelievable sense of strength. And you want to cut through with clarity. You've got your sword in your hand. You're ready to cut through with all this clarity. You're ready to receive a message that you know exactly which direction you want to move forward. And I think you're going to manifest this energy. I think you're going to manifest some action. Because again, Aries, you are ruled by Mars, meaning you are very much about action. You are not going to sit back and just let everything play itself out. You take the bull by the horns and you're ready to move forward. And this is exactly what you're doing with this Knight of Swords energy. It's going to bring you your successes because you aren't going to let the universe just play it out. You're taking the lead, you're taking the action. So let's get a little bit deeper now. So let's find out a little bit more about what's happening for you with hostilities, the Fool, and this Six of Pentacles. Now that Fool energy is a major arcana card, meaning that it's a major transformation in your life. There is a whole new being and beginning happening for you. We just have to figure out what that is. Spirit, angels, and guides, what is the messages that you'd like to share? Anything else? Thank you very much. All right. So you got the Seven of Wands. You see, you feel like you're always having to defend yourself. This is, again, that hostility card. So again, some of you could be in a job where you are just feeling at a standstill, and this is bringing up hostilities for you because you always feel as if you're having to defend yourself. You're always having to stand up for yourself. And you know what? It gets a little tiresome. It's really running its course. It's really starting to get to you because you feel like you're giving so much and maybe you're not getting exactly the same back in return. And this is why you want to embark on a new journey. You're just not quite sure what that journey entails. So you're standing up strong for yourself. Again, you have that angel of strength. You're not letting anybody push you around. You are building up your strength and protecting yourself from anything and everything. And the reason you're having to do that is because you're feeling at this point now where you're feeling a little bit of boredom, discontent. You don't like the situation that you're in. Emotionally, it's starting to get to you. And, it takes a lot to break you, Aries, but this is emotionally starting to drain you. You want that stability with the Fours. You just want that sense of stability. And you just right now are feeling as if, your emotions are starting to say to you, I am tired of always having to fight the good fight. I'm tired of having to always stand up for myself. How do I facilitate new beginnings for myself so that I can bring more balance into my life? So I think that just might be how you're feeling at this point. So let's see, because this is all going to help you get your happy family and happy wish fulfillment with the Star card. So Spirit, angels, and guides, can you please give us some guidance here with the, that's too many, with the Star, And the happy family, please. Spirit, angels, guides. Thank you so much. That was way better. Okay, let's start with this first one. You got the Princess of Swords. Again, you have to see things with truth and clarity. This is a message that's going to come to you that's going to help you to release all of this energy, because you are waiting on some sort of a message that's going to break through the barriers so that you can start to see things, so that you can release that hostility, release the indecision, and be able to feel a sense of moving forward in a truthful, respectful, intelligent way. You are looking through this lens, looking to see things and all the details that you need. There's a message coming, definitely a message coming. And beautiful card here. It's the 10 of Chalices, which means 10 of Cups. This is a Pisces card. Remember, we are in Pisces season. This is really coming in for you here. So when you receive this message that's going to bring clarity to a situation, you're going to really start to feel that sense of healing. You're going to feel instead of feeling helpless with the 4 of Cups, you're going to start to feel hopeful. And it's going to bring that stability with if you're not, married and have children, this family could just be the family beyond, bloodlines. It can be friends, it can be colleagues. It can just feel that sense of grounding, happiness, support, security all around you. But definitely hopeless feelings are gone. Hopeless feelings are gone. And feeling hopeful is coming into play because you're receiving some clarity and a message that's bringing you 10 of Cups, which is peace, happy, serenity, harmony, love, family. Maybe it's really building the home of your dreams, really feeling that sense of stability in your home. Home isn't always a physical place. It can be the home within your heart that's making you feel that love and that sense of completion. After all of this upheaval of indecision and not knowing which direction to go, you're finally feeling a weight lifted and that there's some happiness here. Things are going to turn in the favor for you. So let's find out, when you manifest and you bring your manifestations, you're taking the action to manifest the things that you want. That's that Magician in the mirror and the Knight of Swords. Spirit, angels, guides, what is the messages? What would you like to share? Anything else you'd like to share? I'm going to be getting a clarify. Oh, there we go. So they did want you to get a few here. Okay, so you've got the 7 of Swords. That's the first one that came out. And that is because this hostility that you're feeling is because there might be somebody around you that you just can't trust. And, that could be the reason why you're finding it hard to move forward, because there's just something that just doesn't feel right. With the 7 of Swords, it is that feeling. And, you're trying to get to the truth of the matter, and you will. You're going to receive a message, and you're going to take action to release that energy of somebody that you feel has been deceiving you in some sort of way. And it's all going to come to light. Whatever that has been, this underlying tension here is going to come to light. You have to have faith. Number 5, the Hierophant. You might get some really wise advice from somebody that's really going to help you to move forward as well. And it could be it could be advice from a physical person, somebody who you really hold in a really good regard. And it could be a spiritual figure, it could be a religious leader, but it could also be your spirituality. You could be really connecting with spirit to really try and find and guide the way to make a decision. You are a very committed person. The Hierophant is all about commitment. And you have committed yourself to something, and somebody has deceived you in such a way. And you're ready to move forward because you are getting to the truth of the matter. And this is what you're manifesting. You're manifesting all of this to come into play. And then you also got the Princess of Pentacles. And the Princess of Pentacles is an earthly sign. It's earthly energy. So this is, again, receiving another message. But this is a message I think you're going to see come to you. It could be in the form of written, but it's something to do with a new opportunity. There might be a new financial opportunity that's coming into play for you. And, I think you might be leaving something behind and starting something new. This message is going to open up some new thought processes for you. And it's really going to help direct you on the path that you need to financially feel that prosperity, to finally feel that you are moving down the right path where there is no more, not trusting somebody, because there's definitely a lack of trust here. Somebody, you're very committed. Somebody has shown not as much commitment, and there's a new offer that's coming into play for you, and you're going to move quickly on it, and it's something that you're manifesting. I believe that this really has a lot to do with the person that you are. So for some of you, this could have to do with matters of the heart, but some of you, it could have to do with your job, your career as well. You're going through a whole transformation where you're really starting to evaluate, at this point in your life, how do I start a new beginning for myself? Because you are such a committed person that you will do whatever you can to try and make a situation work. But what you have to understand is that you do have the capabilities of healing this energy, and you do have this wish fulfillment coming into play. Believe that you're going to be receiving a lot of messages of clarity, and I do believe you're going to be receiving a message that opens up the doors for maybe a new opportunity for you to consider so that you can move in a better direction. So let's find out from your angels what they would like to say. Spirit, angels, and guides. What is the message for Aries? What would you like to share? Spirit, angels, and guides. And the message is, let's see, one. Let's see if there's something else. There might be two. Yeah, beautiful. So you've got wisdom, you've got owl spirit. You do have wisdom. Again, this Hierophant card here, this commitment card, is all about wisdom as well. Now, whether that's somebody that you are going to for guidance, or this is the wisdom that you hold within you. This is a very traditional card too. So you have a lot of traditional values. And when somebody you is not trustworthy, that brings up hostilities as well. And it really makes you, because you're an action-oriented person, Aries, it makes you want to take action. And it's going to force you to really look into this new opportunity that's going to be presented to you. And I do believe it's in the ways of some sort of financial or career or something to do with an investment. It's something to do with money. So you've got this owl spirit, which is wisdom. Beautiful energy. And that number is 27, which is a 9. So nines are, they're about achievement. So you're achieving this and gaining this sense of wisdom. And it's really going to help you get to the truth of everything as well. So what the Spirit of the Owl says, trust in your ability to see the deepest truth in situations and in people. Wisdom is growing within you in mysterious ways beyond your awareness. This is a good time to sign up for an inspirational courses. Messages from Spirit are all around you. Look for them and trust what you feel. So very important, because you do have a lot of messages coming to you. So really have to look deeper at those. And then you got the Daffodil Fairy, and this is such a beautiful energy. The card is number 10. So 10s are all about completing a cycle. And of course, in numerology, a 10 becomes a 1. So it's all about new beginnings. So the Spirit of the Daffodil Fairy says, it's time to start a new project or a new cycle. Life force and vitality are emerging. Release that which don't serve and support you, which is that hostility energy. And make way for a new start. Success is at hand. So for some of you, you could actually be, faced with a decision whether or not you are going to leave a position that you're in and go in a totally new direction, something completely different. For others of you, you could be staying at the same job, but you're releasing the hostilities, you're getting to the truth of the matter, and you are going to go in a new direction, but within the same company. Now that's for those of you that are in a career matter. For others of you, it could have to do with love, and you have this angel of strength, and there's hostilities that you're feeling within a relationship. And if you're feeling those, you really want a fresh start in the relationship. I don't believe that the relationship is ending. I believe that whatever is being kept secret needs to come to play. And I think that it is going to come to play because you've got a lot of energy of new messages. So your communication skills are going to open up. You're going to use your wisdom, and you're going to bring all of this together. So where you were feeling that maybe there was a little bit that you weren't feeling as hopeful as you could, you're going to start to feel that those doors are opening for you. There's so many different sides to this reading, Aries, and of course it's going to resonate differently with each of you. But there's definitely new doors opening, a brand new beginning for you. And it's something that you are going to bring in for yourself. You are at the moment right now where you have that magical, inspiration to really start to bring that into your being. So slowly but surely, that's going to happen for you. So let's find out how to tie this reading all together from our angel spirit guides for the beautiful sign of Aries. Can you please give us some really, really great, cards to tell us how to tie all of this together, because there is a lot going on here. There's definitely some major transformations taking place in the first 2 weeks of March. Spirit, angels, guides, anything else? Thank you. Anything else? And I'm going to take the bottom card as well. So you've got the Ace of Ariel. Beautiful. So we've got new beginnings here. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, and support, a change in job or promotion. So exactly what I was saying just a few minutes ago is that some of you could be being promoted in your job, or some of you could physically just be actually changing a job. There's definitely transformations taking place in the sense of work or in your finances. And you also got number 7, Raphael. It's time to make a decision. So it is time. You can't stay in this indecisive state anymore. And you have to be clear on what you want. So really, really sit down and think about what is it that you really want, and write it out, journalize it. And then you have to take action. And then it's a need for detoxification. And the reason you're going to need that is because this is a lot of heavy energy. And 7s again are about reflection. So you're really putting a lot of deep thought into everything before you make any rash decisions. And exactly why you've got number 9, Epiphany. So Archangel Raziel is saying joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. It's really important for you to take a little breather, a little time out. This decision, yes, you have to take action and you have to make a decision, but you have to get all your answers first. And we know that you're getting lots of messages. Lots of messages are going to be coming to you. And there is a whole new beginning happening for you. You will be releasing all of that negative energy, and the positivity is going to start coming forward for you. That is beautiful energy. So let's finish this reading with your angel message and your special angel number, spirit angels guides for the first 2 weeks of March. Number 14. I am practical. So you are open-minded and always up to try something new, yet you are wise enough to stop and think before you jump into things. Very important. This pragmatic approach helps ensure your time, attention, and efforts are meaningful. Number 14, I am practical. I want you to really pay attention to 8s. I think 8 is going to be a very, very spiritual message for you as you move along your journey for the next 2 weeks, and also number 14. So remember that those are your lucky angel numbers. Aries, this was a wonderful reading. I know there was a lot of mixed messages here, but I hope some of it resonates with some of you. And if it does, please leave comments, because I really do love to read them. I can't thank you enough for your love and support. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing my channel, and I will see you in the next 2 weeks. But until then, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.